His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, and there's vomit on his shirt already. So I have 6 Pokemon eggs ranging from 5 kilometers to 10 kilometers walked per egg to hatch it. Now in one of my previous videos, I hatched a 2-kilometer egg and it was a freaking Caterpie. And I've heard that 10-kilometer eggs have rare stuff in them, so I'm kind of curious to see what's gonna happen. So there's the Pokemon. All of them are 5 kilometers, except one which is 10. And I only have 5 incubators, so once one hatches, I'm gonna put the other one in there. But we have to walk about 10 kilometers total to hatch all these. So let's get started. I just wanted to show you something. I know it's really hard to see, but you see how all my eggs say like 0.1? If you click them though, it says 0.45. So if you're trying to hatch an egg, don't get discouraged. I think it's kind of a mixture of the server and all kinds of other nonsense. But it would suck if you had to walk 10 kilometers and find out you didn't get your egg. So I've walked 0.45 out of 10 kilometers to hatch this damn egg. And I don't even know if you can see my screen because it's so bright out. But whatever. So far, like walking on the side of a main road is not getting me anywhere. So I'm going to keep walking, and there's like a neighborhood I'm going to go down. So we're gonna do that. And I actually see a stop up ahead too, so at least we'll get some items. I think there'd be some water Pokemon by this canal, but on the map it doesn't even recognize it as water, so it does us no good. Now there's a shit ton of Pokemon. I mean, I've caught them all, but at least I'm in a more populated area. That's where the stop was at. It was a fountain. I got a few Pokeballs. So it is freaking hot. I haven't even walked like 2 kilometers. I'm dying. But I want to keep going. I want to reach the 10 kilometers and hatch this freaking egg. I don't even know if my phone's going to last the whole time. So I'm thinking once I hit like 50%, I'm going to start heading back home, and then I might have to charge it. So this is kind of frustrating. I can't move or tap anything. So the game froze. Hopefully the server isn't having problems. Okay, I restarted it and it works. Just to show the progress, we have 4.2 kilometers on one older egg I had. And all the new eggs that I started are 1.8, including the 10-kilometer egg, of course. So the plan is once this one hatches, I'm going to move this one there. And then once all the 5-kilometer eggs hatch, I'm going to start heading home. And by the time I get home, this one will hatch. But I also have power save mode on now, which I wasn't really sure that was. But when you enable that, it basically will disable the screen or really dim it when it detects the proximity sensor gets darkened. So if you put it near your skin or in your pocket, the screen will turn off to save power. Now, normally I don't trust stuff like that because, knowing me in technology, something will happen, like I'll hit a button or something and put it to sleep. Because if you tap the sleep button or the power button to turn the screen off, it won't work. So the screen has to disable by just the proximity sensor. So like, I'm just afraid it's going to hit something in my pocket, but I'm going to walk a decent distance and see. As you saw from the last clip, we were at 1.8 and like 4.2. So I'm going to check in a little bit and just see if it made any progress. So I caught a Spearow, and now the whole game is frozen. Again, more server issues. Wildlife Crossing, maybe Pokemon Crossing. Guys, this is what we've been waiting for, the first egg. Ponyta! I've never caught one of those. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm not disappointed at all. Okay, the server is really buggy because I tried to start incubation and it wouldn't, but then I went back and came back, and now it's incubating, so I feel like I've probably walked more than 3 kilometers so far, because that's what it says, because the server's buggy half the time and I'm having to close the app. Ugh, it's just getting me kind of irritated. So due to the server issues, I swear to God, I've walked more than 3 kilometers. I'm going to have to find a side road and secretly record it, not tell you guys, but I want to see how far I really walked. I'm going to like check out Google Maps and check later. And I'll put like an annotation right here, so far where I'm at right now. And then also what I'll do, once I hit the 5-mile mark, walking away from home, I'm going to walk back. And if there's a huge difference, I'll know something's also up with the servers. I don't know if you can see, guys, but I found a Nidoran. I've never found one before. Yep, new Pokemon, sweet. You know when you see Pokemon, you know you see people playing Pokemon Go in real life when you're at a stop in the middle of nowhere and someone is pulled over right by the stop. Like, that's the best indicator. I think that's awesome. And we're all both like looking at each other like, are they playing it? I mean, out here dying and they're in their car. So I'm now walking like in the middle of nowhere. The grass is high as hell. There's nothing. It's just a sidewalk. And I'm looking at a Dratini on my map. It says nearby, but it's had like 3 of the footsteps, I swear to God, for like a mile. So I don't know if more rare Pokemon show up really far away. That way, you know, obviously they're rare, so it's easier to catch them, but you have to explore a lot longer. I don't know. But anyway, there's a body of water up here, so I'm gonna check it out. Okay, so the Dratini went away on my map after the game froze again. So I had the forest closed, I went back into the map and the Dratini was gone. So either it didn't load back or it's somewhere back that way. So I'm gonna turn around anyway and start heading home. Even though I'm not at the 5 miles yet. If anything, I can walk a little bit farther past my house just to get everything to hatch. But good Lord, like I normally don't sweat, but I'm starting to, like through my shirt. I should have put sunscreen on like everywhere because I feel like I'm getting burnt. Every time I hear a car go by or see a person, I get embarrassed and put my camera down. I just have to learn to really not care, whatever. It's the same as taking a picture, except I'm in it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep walking, see if the Dratini is maybe somewhere that way where we came from. Maybe I'm gonna have to turn down some roads. But at least I'm getting steps for the eggs. That's the main point of this. But at least I caught that Nidoran. Okay, this is starting to turn into the worst decision of my life. I'm who knows how many miles away from my house. I've walked 4.2 kilometers. The game keeps freezing. But yeah. So I have about a half of a kilometer left until my eggs hatch. 3 of them, and then the 10-kilometer egg leg? I don't know. And the 10-kilometer egg, I will have 5 kilometers left. So I can't promise you I'm gonna do all this in one walk. I'm getting exhausted, but I am excited that I'll be able to see 3 of the eggs hatch at once. That's like pretty cool. Have I caught you before? I'm not sure. That's not a rare Pokemon though. I haven't, so I'll take it anyway. 17 candy, that's really good. Yes, they're all hatching at once. You freaking bitch. I already caught you. Come on, you better be good or I'm gonna be pissed. It better be something new. Give me something good. Come on, come on. Are you freaking serious? Those 3 eggs, 2 already had, 1 was new but basic as hell. So now I have 5 more kilometers to walk, hoping it's gonna be something rare. I'm ready to go home. I didn't see its CP though. That's pretty good. 245. I won't complain. Not sure how well you can see this, but there's a gloom right there. And the freaking server's down again. This is bull crap. Okay, so I restarted it. It came back, so I'm going to catch it. Sweet. So I caught it with 2 Pokeballs. Awesome. And it has 310 CP, so that's pretty good. Okay, it's frozen again, and it's starting to really tick me off. So I'm gonna just calm down and walk. There's like a sign way down there I'm gonna walk to, and we're gonna check it again without me force closing. So there's the sign I was talking about, and it's still frozen. So I'm gonna have to force close it again. The last egg, the second to the last egg hatched. It's a freaking Paris. So that's a waste of time. Thanks a lot. Okay, so I'm back at it again, walking 8.58 kilometers. So let's do this. We're on our last track. It's still freezing, which is pissing me off because I have to keep restarting the phone. 9.02. We're getting close. Wait, guys, look, a Dodrio. So it froze while I'm trying to catch the Dodrio. Look. Okay, so I can't catch it. I'm gonna try a raspberry. So I've thrown the ball numerous times and now it's frozen at the ball. This is freaking ridiculous. Force closed the app and came back and it's there, so I won't really complain. So my egg is at 9.56 kilometers out of 10 kilometers, so it's almost ready to hatch. This whole day has basically lived up to hatching this egg, so it better be good. I swear to God. If it's like a Magikarp, I may quit the game. Guys, we're on the final stretch. Everything I've been working for today, it's almost here. So it says collect more eggs, so I'm waiting on the server to catch up, I guess. Okay, so I'm done walking. Actually, the egg hatched, but it didn't give me the animation. So like the server bugged out and it said I didn't have any eggs. And then I was worried, so I checked my Pokemon and I saw one that wasn't there before. But before I show you which Pokemon it is, I just want to share this cool story. When I was walking down the road, going back home, like literally a back road, a few minutes from my house, someone on a bike goes past me and is like, "Are you playing Pokemon Go?" I said, "Yeah." And like, "Yeah, I figured because you had your phone and everything looking down at it walking." And then they saw my camera and they're like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel?" I said, "Yeah." Like, I've never had anyone ask me that before, which is kind of crazy. And they said, "What is that?" I said, youtube.com/Jeremy Judkins. Not even sure if they know how to spell that, but whatever. I need a card in my pocket. But that's pretty surreal that someone actually came up to me and asked me, like, on a back road. When I was walking far, far away where I did those 2 stops, I saw one car stopped at a stop, and then I saw another stop where someone did a lure, and almost positive I saw 2 girls sitting on a bench that were looking at their phone. So it had to be them playing Pokemon Go, especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere, basically, like playing, it's them. And you see people, like, yesterday I was driving around, and there was like a stop at a school, and like no one is there because it's a Saturday, and you see people like turning around where the stop is. Like, okay, that's crazy. Pokemon Go is getting popular. I read somewhere that it has as many users as Twitter. Like, it's going to be the next social media. Like, we're going to have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Pokemon Go. Like, those will be the social medias. Anyway, let me show you what I got. Pretty good. So this is what hatched. Pretty good. Aerodactyl. It has 402 CP. It came with 31 Aerodactyl candy, which it doesn't evolve, so you just use it to power it up. So let me do that right now really quick. I have 10,000 Stardust and like the 31 candy, so hold please and I'll show you how strong it got. It has 618 PP now, but when I try to power up, it says the trainer level is too low. I've never seen that before. So I had a good day, and I caught that Dodrio right there too, just off the street. That's it for today, guys. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more Pokemon Go vlogs and tech videos. And just to let you guys know, I'm probably not going to have a video tomorrow. One, I need to recoup. My legs and everything will be super sore. My thighs are like chafed. But I have an exam tomorrow. I go to school part-time, if you didn't know, work full-time and do this. So I need to relax on one of the 3 every now and then. On the weekend, I relax from work. During the week, I relax from school and YouTube. I rarely relax from, but I'm going to have to now. So in the meantime, let me know what else you want to see from my Pokemon Go vlogs. I'll, of course, update you on this Aerodactyl, how I can make it stronger. Like when I level up to level 10, how much more CP can I give it? Whatever. Anyway, guys, thank you for being awesome and loving these vlogs. They're really fun to make. I'll see you later. Bye. That didn't work. Let's do black. Bye.